Apple has always been at the top when it comes to tech and design. And the iPhone 17 Pro Max, it's no different. It's got a wonderful blend of power, performance, and style. Let's investigate what makes this phone stand out and why you might want to consider it as your future phone. The iPhone 17 Pro Max comes with a 5000 mAh battery. That means you get a lot of usage on a single charge. And if you're in a rush, it supports rapid charging, so you won't be sitting around for long to get your phone back up to 100%. Apple has gone with a light polymer battery, which is non-removable, meaning it stays in there for the long haul. The phone uses a Lightning port for charging instead of the newer USB Type-C, but it still gets the job done very fine. Inside the iPhone 17 Pro Max sits the Apple A16 Bionic chip, which is recognized for being highly quick and efficient. This means you can run programs, play games, and switch between tasks without any lag. Plus, it's energy efficient, so you won't be draining the battery too rapidly. As for the display, with its 6.62-inch OLED display, the iPhone 17 Pro Max is great for media. OLED screens are known for their vivid colors and deep blacks, which makes everything from movies to photography seem great. The capacitive touchscreen is exceptionally smooth, so swiping and tapping feels natural. The display also boasts a high pixel density of 424 ppi, ensuring everything on the screen looks sharp. The phone's bezel-less design gives you more screen space and a more immersive experience. When it comes to sound, the iPhone 17 Pro Max doesn't hold back. It offers a stereo speaker system for clear and strong music. Whether you're watching a movie or playing music, you'll experience outstanding audio. While there's no 3.5mm headphone connector, you can still use wired headphones by placing them into the Lightning port. And with adapters, you may attach additional audio accessories too. Next, speaking of cameras, different photography changes could be coming to the iPhone 17 Pro. Co notes that at least one iPhone 17 model will have a 24-megapixel front camera with a 6-piece lens. All devices from the iPhone 16 line come with a 12-megapixel front camera, making this a big boost. If Co is right, the iPhone 17 Pro or iPhone 17 Pro Max will likely receive the better component. An investor letter Co penned last year also stated the iPhone 17 Pro would arrive with a 48-megapixel rear telephoto camera. Another big jump, considering the iPhone 16 Pro's 12-megapixel telephoto camera. Finally, the iPhone 17 Pro's big sibling, the iPhone 17 Pro Max, is believed to flaunt a slimmer dynamic island, or the shape-shifting display oval containing the iPhone's true depth front camera. Supply chain analyst Jeff Pu thinks Apple is selecting with a smaller meta lens for the Face ID system. Long-time and often accurate, Tipster Digital Chat Station has revealed both future phones will share the exact identical front and rear-facing camera modules. The primary camera is expected to feature a 48-megapixel, 1/1.3-inch sensor, combined with a 48-megapixel ultra-wide module, and a 48-megapixel telephoto camera that'll deliver 5x magnification relative to the primary camera. The latest rumor also suggests that the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max will sport a new 24-megapixel selfie camera, a great boost over the 12-megapixel selfie sensor on the current iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max. However, it seems that could be the only noticeable camera hardware update that these iPhone 17 variants may bring. If their primary camera sensor is indeed 48 megapixels and 1/1.3 inches in size, then it'll be almost exactly the same size and resolution as the iPhone 16 Pro or Pro Max's main camera sensor, but the sensor in the new telephoto module could be slightly larger. No doubt Apple will manage to find other techniques to offer the iPhone 17 phones a visible edge over their predecessors when it comes to camera quality. We'd expect that'll be in the form of more improved Apple Intelligence. While the camera technology in the top iPhone 17 models could be nearly identical to what's in the current iPhones, it's probable the camera island could change to a new horizontal design as per this recent report. Take this with some salt though, as another Weibo tipster has claimed the design might not be signed off until March, so there's still time for the camera island form to evolve. As for the hardware, Pu said in November that Apple would include its next generation A19 chip in the iPhone 17 and the A19 Pro chip in the iPhone 17 Pro. Both chips are reported to be built using TSMC's third-generation 3nm technology, or in 3P expects them to deliver small performance and power efficiency increases over the current A18 and A18 Pro CPUs. The iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max could likely get a RAM boost. While every phone from the iPhone 16 range has 8 gigs of RAM, Apple's next higher-end devices are said to include 12 gigs of RAM. As again, the following amounts to tech gossip, and there's no certainty that any of it will materialize in Apple's finished product. Still, speculations like this offer a peek at what analysts and other insiders might come across leading up to a product release. A fresh rumor has given us another clue of how thin the iPhone 17 Air could be, as well as how vital the tech is to the future of Apple. In his most current power on newsletter, Bloomberg's Mark Gurman predicts that the iPhone 17 Air, slated to ship in the fall, will be a testing ground for future technologies. This includes the tech that will likely be used to make the first Apple foldable. This makes sense, as one of the hardest components of making a foldable phone is changing the battery and electronics to fit in a thinner frame. On top of that, Gurman predicts that the iPhone 17 Air will be around 2mm thinner than present iPhones, which would make the Air 5.8mm or 6.3mm thick, 0.23 or 0.25 inches, depending on if you're utilizing the basic or Pro models as a base. For reference, the iPhone 17 Air has been rumored to be around 5.5mm or 6.25mm thick in several publications. There's a lot of talk surrounding the iPhone 17 Air, previously touted as the iPhone 17 Slim. The possibility of a substantially thinner iPhone releasing alongside the next iPhone 17 series is attractive by itself. While we have heard a lot of rumors regarding the phone, it's also vital it may be in the trip to the iPhone Flip or the projected MacBook and iPad crossover. The iPhone Air may not simply be a proving ground for a future foldable design. It could be one of the first handsets adopting Apple's in-house designed modem alongside the iPhone SE4. However, there's no indication of whether the Air will be one of the devices to employ an Apple-designed Wi-Fi and Bluetooth chip. Aside from that, we have heard a few conflicting things about the iPhone 17 Air. For instance, some sources suggest to the iPhone 17 Air having just a single rear camera. Meanwhile, it looks like the iPhone 17 Air will sport a 120Hz screen among the other iPhone 17 models, like the iPhone 16 Pro. Even if you aren't that enthused with the actual iPhone 17 Air, there's little denying it's a huge hardware stride for Apple. We may have to wait a bit to know what this implies for future Apple gadgets, but it surely promises to bring some exciting evolution to the brand's main product. The iPhone 17 Air is projected to provide a new level of thinness, making it the slimmest iPhone ever. According to estimations, the iPhone 17 Air might be as thin as 5.5mm, exceeding the iPhone 6's 6.9mm thickness, which has long held the title of Apple's thinnest smartphone. Achieving such a compact design would bring the iPhone 17 Air closer to the dimensions of Apple's iPad Pro line, famed for their extremely thin profiles. However, the ultra-slim design isn't just about appearances. Apple is supposedly adopting cutting-edge touch and display driver integration technology, which integrates the touch and display layers into a single device, conserving important space. This unusual technique also sets the route for Apple's future foldable devices, with the iPhone 17 Air functioning as a testing ground for future technologies, according to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman. Apple's utilization of the Air suffix for its slimmest and lightest electronics, such as the MacBook Air and iPad Air, has become famous. With the iPhone 17 Air, Apple adds this branding to its smartphone family, signaling a new chapter in the iPhone's history. By adopting a name that resonates with thinness and mobility, Apple achieves a seamless integration with its existing product ecosystem. The iPhone 17 Air won't only look amazing, it's expected to contain some hefty hardware. Apple's A19 chip will power the smartphone, promising better efficiency and enhanced AI-driven capabilities. It will also reportedly come with 8 gigs of RAM, making it one of the most powerful non-Pro iPhones yet. The gadget could launch Apple's first in-house 5G modem, codenamed Sunope, marking the company's independence from dependency on Qualcomm. Additionally, Reports indicate the phone might contain a 6.6-inch ProMotion OLED display with a 120Hz refresh rate, a feature generally reserved for Pro models. The adoption of such a display on a non-Pro model would set a new benchmark for mid-range smartphones. While the iPhone 17 Air's tiny look is definitely its major feature, reaching this degree of beauty comes with compromises. Apple is likely going for a single 48 megapixels back camera instead of the dual lens system utilized on past versions. This straightforward approach could startle consumers accustomed to different camera combinations. Another trade-off might be the removal of the actual SIM card slot in favor of eSIM-only capabilities. While this coincides with Apple's ambition for a wireless future, it could present complications in regions like China and India, where eSIM use is still prohibited. The iPhone 17 Air is expected to replace the underwhelming Plus edition in Apple's range, with a starting price of $899. While this puts it as a mid-range tablet, its unique features and gorgeous design could justify a higher price point, making it an enticing alternative for design-conscious customers. If you're searching for a phone that's powerful, sleek, and packed with features, the iPhone 17 Pro Max is a good choice. It offers a long-lasting battery, a super-fast processor, and a camera system that can rival with the best out there. Whether you're into gaming, snapping photos, or just need a phone that gets things done rapidly, this one's got you covered. The OLED display makes everything seem spectacular, and the phone is designed to be sleek and easy to use. If you're pondering about changing your phone, the iPhone 17 Pro Max should undoubtedly be on your radar. It's an all-around winner. So stay tuned for more updates and information on the highly anticipated iPhone 17 series, and witness the future of foldable smartphones from Samsung. See you in my upcoming video. Peace out.